Hey, what's up YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's genki and good. I haven't posted a video blog in a little while based on learning Japanese, so I thought I'd keep the series going. Now today I want to talk about hyperreferencing, which is simply a referencing system for looking up Japanese words and having examples of Japanese sentences and so on available like while you're studying. Now one thing that people always used to have, like me, is this, which is a dictionary. And you look up dictionary and you look up words and so on. But now we're in this age of devices and plugins for your browser and like sentences, YouTube, all this stuff. So we have tons of examples all over the place. And how do you create a basic referencing system to just like look up Japanese words and sentences and examples? And I found that you only really need 3 things to have a reference system that's pretty solid. And I'm going to show you what those 3 things are. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is an iPod with the Tuba application. Alright, so now I'm going to open my Tuba application. This is my iPod home screen. Really cool. Alright, so the word I looked up in Tuba was neru, which means to lie down. So here I get to see the dictionary entry itself, neru, right? I get to see what it means immediately on their meaning, right? You also get a German meaning if you want to like study German. And the next really cool thing is that you might also be able to get sentence examples. So you'll immediately get to see the sentence used in context, which is excellent for looking it up. Then down here, well, wow, this one has like 3 sentence examples, right? Now down here at the bottom, I really like this, is kanji decomposition. And what you can do is you press it, right? And it breaks down the kanji into its primitive components and also gives you the onyomi reading, kunyomi reading, and shows you how the kanji is written if you've forgotten how to write it. It also helps you to see, if you studied the Heisig method or another method, it usually has information on the method here as well. So it will give you like the Heisig number of the kanji. It will give you, for different systems, it will give you the number. So no matter like what you've been studying, it will give you information on your kanji. So it's really cool. And this application that I use like constantly to look up kanji and words. So I'd recommend this, like as a critical part of your referencing system. Second thing you're going to need is to set up what they're called bookmarklets in your browser, whether it's Google, Firefox, or Chrome. Alright, hello. So now I'm going to ask you, like, what is a bookmarklet? So please follow my cursor, and you can see this is a location toolbar. I'm currently on Jim Breen's worldwide Japanese dictionary website, which is a great resource for learning anything relating to Japanese. So that's one of my bookmarklets. Now look beside my location bar here where my cursor is, and you're going to see a small globe. This is what the bookmarklet is. When you click and hold down with your mouse, a plus sign comes up, which you can then pull down to your toolbar here. This allows me to immediately access it if it's a site I visit frequently. So if I want to reference something very quickly, it's good to have it here. So I'll show you one of my most popularly visited sites. This is the Reviewing the Kanji study site. And I come here sometimes to look up kanji that I've forgotten the original English story meaning for. So I'll just type it in, like maybe something like hot. Oops. Then the meaning will come up for like hot water or maybe warm. So I'll say, oh, and I'll look at the stories here. So I also have a couple different things here. I have Old Stories of Japan, which is a website that has Japanese stories that I like to read. I also have Google Translate, and I also use Nonstop Tube. So the cool thing with these websites now, with these links, these bookmarklets, is that it just gives me a sort of like set of reference websites right in front of me that I can use anytime I want. Really convenient. I think it's a good part of your reference system. And the last thing you're going to need is RickiChat. Alright, so now I'm going to tell you about RickiChat. And RickiChat, in this link here, I'm going to go to the website where I got it. Basically it says the features are simple to use. Just hover over the mouse on top of a Japanese word. Automatically de-inflects verbs and adjectives. Has an optional toolbar, allows you to manually type the word lookup, blah blah blah. Lots of information, right? So when you install it, you're going to have something looking like this. Look to the right of the screen, and you're going to see Ri. This is a kanji for Ri, so it stands for RickiChat. And currently it's off. So I'm going to show you an example. So this is a website, as I said before, Old Stories of Japan, and these are kid stories. And basically now, you know, this is all in Japanese. Now I don't know the meanings of every kanji here, so normally what I'd have to do is I'd probably have to, you know, use some kind of really complex system of looking up each of these words, which take a lot of time. RickiChat takes all the mess out of that. So you just click the RickiChat, like I clicked it here, and then it's going to come on. So now you see that it's on. It says RickiChat enabled, right? Now, all I do is I can just hover over a word and see the meaning. So I'm going to try and read this first sentence. So it says, Mukashi mukashi, aru tokoro ni something toi yakusha ga sunde mashita. So, a long time ago, something actor lived. Yeah? So, I'm just saying, so what's this word? This says denya Q. So, denya Q. So, denya Q, cultivated fields, countryside, and this is story. So, maybe a long time ago, there was a countryside story where that involved an actress. Yakusha, right? And this is sunde mashita. So now I can say mukashi mukashi aru tokoro ni denya kyu toi yakusha ga sunde mashita. And then, you know, I can say, well, I can get an idea of that sentence. And then I can move on to the next sentence, right? And keep looking up words as I go along. And this is really helpful when you're studying vocabulary and also reading, because you don't have to stop to look up anything. And I think it's also a very excellent and useful and must-have tool in your reference environment. Alright, so in summary, we just need three things. Number one, we need our Tuba application to look up words. Number two, a good set of bookmarklets to help you reference and use Japanese regularly. And number three, RickiChat, which is like the best way to read Japanese online without having to look up any other meanings. As always, please check out my blog at JamaicanLearningJapanese.wordpress.com, where I put lots more of my detailed thoughts and findings as I try and gain proficiency in studying Japanese. Alright, so I hope this helped, and till next time, ganbatte.